What up, boxing fans? This is Black Vengeance 28. Coming to you because I want to, throw my hat in this discussion, or really this debate and topic that I feel is really unnecessary. And I want to talk about Manny Pacquiao and I want to talk about Floyd Mayweather. But let me be clear about this. This is the last time I'm going to even speak about Floyd Mayweather or Manny Pacquiao until they fight. If they fight, in my personal opinion, it will never happen. And I'll be the first to sit here and say that it will never happen because both of these individuals don't want it to happen. They want it to happen when all the money in boxing is dried up. You feel me? And let me go about saying and stating my case and what I mean by this. Um, Let me go to this debate about Floyd Mayweather, being better than Sugar Ray Robinson, better than Ray Leonard. I mean, we've all heard all the debates, pushed by Floyd Mayweather fanatical fans, known as Flomos, and the Manny Pacquiao fanatics, which are Pactards. The irrational thinking, men on YouTube and in the boxing community. It's all horseshit because at the end of the day, it's a fruitless debate. Ray Leonard fought in a different time, just as Ray Robinson fought in a different time, with different caliber of opponents. I will say that what Ray Leonard and Floyd Mayweather do have in common is their ducking skills. Because I'm gonna be real with you people, I have to be objective. You guys know I'm a Floyd Mayweather fan. But to me, Floyd Mayweather is doing no different. Right now, he's doing no different than what Ray Leonard did against Marvin Hagler. And I dare anybody to tell me that Ray Leonard didn't duck Hagler for years, people. All right. Now listen, Floyd. Let me be the first to tell you, brother. I supported you, and I support you because you're from my tribe. You're a brother, and let me be clear about on that point. I mean that any of you racist trolls, I have the right to support my tribe, just like Mexicans, diehard Mexican fans have the right to support Mexican fighters, or Puerto Rican fans have the right to support Puerto Rican fighters. I have the right to support my people, my fighters, okay? And I'm gonna, no matter what, stick behind Floyd, but I ain't gonna sit there and be his damn fool. Okay? A lot of you guys on YouTube are being his damn fucking fool. Sitting up there. The brother is fucking up. Period. He's messing up. There ain't no way you can come around it, okay? Yes, I understand. For those of you who feel that it was an unjustly action him going to jail, do I believe it was an unjustly action going to jail? That's hard to say. But I will say here and say this: he shouldn't have put his ass in that position in the first place. You see, that's on to another story. Let's get into another topic about why us as brothers, what we do to put ourselves in situations where we look like a fucking idiot. But I can do that in another video. But the point is that Floyd, yeah, he had a horrible situation happen to him. But you know what? You out, brother. Get your shit together. And to me, the way Floyd's been acting is as if his heart, his mind, his body, his soul is not in boxing anymore, people. He run around here gambling. He run around here going to parties and showing up at events. But he's letting Letter Ellaby, you know what I'm saying, his advisor, who I can't fucks with no more, man. After that comment he made about how, he will dictate the terms of the fight. Well, you've been dictating the terms of the fight for years, Floyd. It's a wrap at this point. At this point, there's nothing. There's no debate. There's a toss up. Okay, it's either you want to fight or you don't want to fight. And I don't believe that Floyd don't want to fight nobody. I think he's done. Being real, I think he's finished. He's damaging friendships and relationships. Something ain't right with Floyd. Okay. And for you people who want to sit here and just bash Floyd, seriously, think about the reason Manny Pacquiao is throwing Floyd's name out when he's supposed to be promoting Marquez. Because Manny ain't all that anymore in boxing. Manny is not into boxing anymore. See, what we're gonna get is we're gonna get just like Bernard Hopkins and Roy Jones Jr. Man, this is exactly what we're gonna get, man, with these two dudes, man, Mayweather and Pacquiao. See, it's like when you order a steak, right? And you know that little, like you go to a restaurant, and you know what I'm saying. This is for my meat eaters, because I don't know if I got some vegetarians or vegans and shit like that listening to my videos, but you know this is for my, what I'm saying, my meat eaters, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you go to a restaurant and you order that filet mignon, you don't want it well done, you know what I'm saying? Anybody who knows steak, they know that you don't overcook filet mignon. See, this fight between Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather was filet mignon like 4 years ago. Now this shit is a fucking cube steak, bruh. Cube steak, motherfuckers don't care about cube steak. You can overcook that shit. Make it to a sandwich. You know what I'm saying? Nobody want a cube steak sandwich. We want a filet mignon, man. This shit is crap. This is garbage now. I want to savor the juices. I want to cut into the meat and see the nice little pink center. Not too red, but you want it. You know what I'm saying? You want to savor all the flavor. This fight, I'm not even excited about this fight no more, man. Because you got people who these diehard fanatical Floyd Mayweather fans who I see them say dumb shit just like I see Pactard say dumb shit. Floyd's getting stronger. He's getting better. No, ladies and gentlemen, Floyd is not getting better. If you really watch boxing and you watch Floyd earlier in his career, Floyd, was what Floyd was in 2000, 2001, 2002. That was Floyd, to me, at his best. Floyd has gone downhill in his skill set. I say what works for Floyd is his stamina and his ability to think later in rounds and to dissect an opponent's offense. That will never change. I think that unless the brother start doing crack, I think he'll be fine. I think as long as his mental approach to studying his opponents is still sharp, I think he can beat anybody. But please stop with this fanatical way of thinking that Floyd can go into his late 40s like Bernard Hopkins and fight on a level that he's fighting now, because Floyd has shown a little bit slippage in his reflexes. Okay. So in his last few fights, he's shown that. Okay, because don't matter what you say, Shane Mosley connected very cleanly to Floyd Mayweather's chin. Okay? Something that never happened in 2004, 2005. Okay? And say what you will. Cotto, gave Floyd all the work he could muster. But I'm not just gonna get on Floyd. Oh no, I'm gonna get on Manny Pacquiao too. Cause see, Manny Pacquiao to me is which way you want to cut it about Floyd. To me, Manny Pacquiao is a bigger harm to boxing than anything. Cause see, Manny Pacquiao had a unanimous global movement to boxing, and a lot of these crazy motherfuckers were coming out of the woodwork supporting Manny Pacquiao, who had never watched fighting. They didn't even know, they couldn't tell you who were the top contenders in the welterweight division or the junior welterweight division when Manny Pacquiao was fighting. You know what I'm saying? At that time, they were I'm talking about, it was an insane movement. And to me, Manny Pacquiao was a crook. Regardless of what you say, he did fight fighters at weight drains. He did fight fighters on uneven terms and uneven matched opponents. He did fight fighters that were tailor-made for him. And when he began to fight fighters who were on his level, he peaked out. Okay? He peaked out. So I don't want to hear nothing about, Manny Pacquiao is, the one who always wanted to fight Floyd. Because 2 years ago, we wasn't hearing this from Manny Pacquiao. 2 years ago, we heard every excuse out of the book. So to me, both Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao right now are lame ducks. I don't want to see them. I don't want to hear from them. I don't want to, I don't want to turn on my Twitter and Floyd is updating his latest, gambling win. I want to see you, Floyd, working out in the gym. I want to see you, I don't want to see your Facebook update about how much money you got. I want to see you, Floyd, talk about your next opponent. I want to see you, Floyd, talk about what you're going to give the fans who have supported you for years and had your back. I want to see that from Floyd. And I want to see Manny Pacquiao be man enough to admit that where we sit here on YouTube and in the boxing community, throw the blame at Bob Arum, throw the blame at Pac-Tards, be man enough to admit that you had something to do with all this hoopla about whether you were going to fight Manny Mayweather or not. And onto these networks like ESPN, HBO, Showtime. I'm done with y'all too, man. Stop sitting up here like shitting on these good fighters like Adrian Broner, Gary Russell Jr., Mikey Garcia. Stop shitting on these dudes. These are the guys who deserve to shine. And we if we could call out these promoters, and I'm talking to you brothers here on YouTube, we could call out the promoters, we could call out the fighters, we could call out the crazy fanatical fans. Well, what about our part in all this fucking BS that's been Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather? We sit here and we bitch and we moan about how we want to see good fights. We want to see the great fighters fight the best. Look what just happened a few weeks ago, people. Nobody is giving Andre Ward and Chad Dawson their respect. Nobody. I see maybe 1 or 2 videos about it. I seen a half a comment. And you know what overshadows that? That bullshit ass Canelo Alvarez Josecito Lopez fight. That bullshit Chavez Jr. coming in damn near 190 something pounds, fighting a middleweight, and still getting his ass whooped, high on weed. We hear about that, but we don't hear about, they don't continuously talk about how Chad Dawson and Andre Ward put it all on the line in their primes, people. They didn't wait to fight each other in their 30s, their late 30s, and their mid 30s. No, they put it on the line. They get shitted on. They get a weekend of publicity, and it's all over. And you know what? That comes to us too. We got to take the blame too. Because we are the ones who promote the crap that's in boxing rather than the jewels in boxing. Look at Adrian Broner. He about to fight Antonio DeMarco. He calls out everybody. Everybody and anybody. Yet I guarantee you that Antonio DeMarco and Broner will fight. And you know what? We'll see a few YouTube videos talking about how, yeah, that was an epic fight. It was a great fight. It's all this, it's all that, it's all that. But I bet you it'll get overshadowed by some Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather bullshit. And we got to take the blame for that. These people watch, these media outlets watch our videos. YouTube is the most accessible, publicized, business, because YouTube is a business where we can get our voice out, and yet what do? We further perpetuate all the BS that the media talks about. These paper champs, these fake contenders, and we will sit here and pump out videos about them left and right. Stop arguing about whether Floyd Mayweather is better than Ray Robinson, and let's start talking about pumping out the guys who should be fighting right now, like the Kell Brooks of the world. Why not? Why not? Why not put out, about the actual fighters who deserve credit? So this is it for me, man. I'm done with both Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao. All right? I'm done with Pactards. I'm done with Flomos. I'm done with all of this hoopla. I'm done with Chavez Jr. I'm done with all of them. Anybody who we know, common sense, we don't have to keep saying it on videos. We don't have to keep making videos about them. We know they're chumps. We know they're bums. We know they don't deserve to be in the ring. Well, let's start doing videos supporting the ones that do. We have already done, like, again, I will always ride HBO into the fucking ground. I can't stand them. I'll be the first to sit there and say I still hate these motherfuckers. I don't like them. I think they're a biased ass sports, you know what I'm saying, commentators. I think that they're biased in boxing. You know, I think they unjustly promote and push for Mexican fighters than they do for the African American fighters, and I'll be the first to sit there and say I don't care what anybody says. They number one, they back Mexican fighters first and foremost before anything. Manny Pacquiao, other than up until Manny Pacquiao, it was all about Mexican fighters for HBO, and I dare you to tell me otherwise. Okay, quit letting Roy Jones Jr. fight. Quit supporting this dude. Roy Jones, you're done. You're finished. You're a lame duck too. I love you, Roy. I love for everything you did. You're a remarkable athlete. But if your ass fight Kimbo Slice, I'm done with you. I don't care. It's over. It's done with. New generation, new time. We need to start pumping out the guys who are really going to fight, okay? The Gamboas. You know what I'm saying? We need to start pumping these brothers out. Chavez Jr., let's face it, he always gonna be there, okay? Okay, we know about his, you know what I'm saying, about the WBC. We know the family connections, okay? It just is what it is, okay? But Chavez Jr., he does more harm to himself, okay? So we don't really have to worry about, see, Chavez Jr. is the type of guy that you can only cover up for, you know, he's that dumbass fuck to see your group of friends that you can help him as much as you can, but he always gonna do something stupid to the point where he does something where you just can't cover it up. It's a matter of time for Chavez Jr. So let's get off of it about Chavez Jr. But I want to see, man. I know it's a lot of highly intelligent people here on YouTube, man, putting out videos. Put our time into the fighters that we know deserve it. I'm out.